well, just as I was making this tour review today, I've actually noticed that this train was playing up there, but look at this. He's like a high-speed little monkey, isn't he? Look at him go. Wow. And there's actually quite a lot of high speed onto that train. It's very, very powerful though. Well, powerful doesn't mean fast. But I've got to tell you what, it really is quite a fast moving train. Quite remarkable. But anyways, I'm going to show you this tower here that I did do. And I've got to tell you what, this is actually the same tower that I did recently last week though. And I actually fitted in with some bamboo though, from the help of some other person that I really have known for a long time though. And of course, here's this tower here. That's got a base, and luckily enough, that base really is quite nice because, well, this tower couldn't stand because it was behaving like a rag doll last week though. But I'm going to show you what it looks like there, the base. It actually isn't that bad. I'm pretty sure it's not that bad by the look of it though, because of the fact that if I show you on the table here, it looks mighty taller than it was before, eh? And I think it stands really nicely and better than what I did last week there. And look at that, FlipFlap Telecom, looks like they're trying to rip off the BT logo. FlipFlap Telecompany it's actually called. It's quite cool, eh? And this tower here still remains the same, apart from the fact that the antenna here is a bit different. And I've got to tell you what, it really is quite amazing, eh? Which is quite cool, eh? But I've got to tell you what, it really is nice though, just adding a new base into it there, making it stand. I think that came from a tissue box of some sort, I hope. And I'm just going to put it down there. Looks like it's leaning there. It's like a leaning FlipFlap tower. FlipFlap tower, I believe so. It's like a leaning telecommunications tower FlipFlap there. Whenever we think of Italy though, by that leaning sort of structure though. But anyways, I'm just going to gently sit down there because I know this train will play up there. But luckily enough, it is running better though. Any moment there, it could play up there. But anyways, I'm just going to start off with the, well, something pretty nice, eh? Something really, really awesome, eh? With the new FlipFlap tours I was doing before, eh? But before I should do that though, I've actually made another one of those telecommunication towers because the first one I did, well, it wasn't successful though because of the fact it just kept on falling down. So I made another one though, and I just have to wait for more bamboo supplies though to make this thing just stand up though. I've got to keep some of the bamboo there, otherwise it will just, you know, sort of, how to say it, become a bit more hazardous though to the world though, because we need to preserve some plants, don't we, eh? But anyways, I'm just going to show you, well, one of my first FlipFlap tours I'm going to show you here. It's this one here. It's a FlipFlap Origami Flapping Birds British Wildlife Collection. Wintering Herringull family. Yes, it's a wintering herringull family and full juvenile and first winter. Good high tide fish. Feast 12 pack. £15 or £14. No, I'm not sure if you can see that from the juvenile I was weighing now. And strangely enough, this herringull though, which looks female though, doesn't have a brown streaking on the head though. And this train here is actually starting to play up though. I've actually noticed that before I was making this video, that train started to play up though. Nah. Look at that, it's not even moving that well though. Why is it doing that though? Maybe it doesn't like the new fresh batteries though. Maybe there's something wrong with those new fresh batteries here. Maybe I'm just completely and utterly crazy about it though. Maybe it's for the fact that I must have fitted that new battery in and it doesn't like it for the fact it's used from somewhere else eh? I have no idea why it's like that though. Strange. I might go ahead and fit in another battery there because I think that train there, well, hopefully I'm not going to look up where I am there. I'll grab the battery box there. I'm just going to check for some good ones there. That battery's good. I might try and fit this one in because this new one though, it's just, I believe the new battery inside this train, eh? Oh, it still works though, it just keeps on playing up there. Maybe I should try and go ahead and unscrew this before I continue into my tour review, eh? And actually I might show you the back of the packaging there of this herringull product that I've made there. It looks quite cool. There's a C-beam there, and a mussel there as well there. And I think we're only going to get 4 of those bloody sardines there on that product. Then we're just going to take a look at those and flip that. It's a new energizer, Any leakages? No, it looks clean. Lucky train. I'm just gonna test the battery here first and see how it looks though. And I'm sure how good a battery it is, eh? Ooh, still in the green. Look at that. If I show it clearly though, it's green. And if I grab the other one though, oh, it's also green as well. Quite remarkable, but I'm not sure this train is going to play out with this battery though. Maybe it likes this battery more so than this new one here. Maybe it's for the fact it's used from, you know, a different thing there. Maybe a clock. You know, toys like this, they're not always that great, eh? Well, sometimes toys like that just keep on playing up though. They have a little nature of playing up there, don't they? But, anyways, I'm just going to continue reviewing this. It's going to be one of those warm, hot summers today, though. I think it's going to be one of those days, where it's going to be nice and warm and sunny. I'm just going to unpack this and see what they look like. Okay, and I got to tell you what, this tour review might be one of the roughest, though, because that train here, I believe, has seen far much better days on the Friday. But let's go ahead and take a look at this one here. This is a it's a wintering herringull adult. By the looks of it though, it looks quite nice. And we've also got this one here as well. And I gotta tell you, it looks pretty much obviously the same. And I'm just gonna show you the first winter, or should I say juvenile ones, because they normally look like that though, from like I think they always tend to look like this from like August, September, October, November and December. Not until like January when they become more like second wintering birds there, I believe though. And they don't look too bad in terms of design. And I've only made 4 of these. They're made in a different sort of paper, but they're totally worth it though. They're actually quite nice though. Fancy that one, eh? And it's just the same detailing though. Rarely I've ever thought herringgulls would lay 4 eggs though. Normally they just lay like 2 to 3 eggs though. I think maybe 1 or 2 or 3 eggs. 4 is pretty much a very rare number though, as I've read before, eh? On Wikipedia. I think maybe this train here is performing well with that battery though. Maybe for the fact that this battery is just too fresh. That one there. Maybe it's the drive unit though. That's no longer being that convenient anymore though. I have no idea though, but that's something I really have to ponder about. Okay. Let's take a look at this one here. It's just a mussel though. Yeah, just colours of a mussel though. Blue, light and dark blue though. It's just plain mussel though. And we've got some fishies there. We've got those sardines there that look like wishy-washy from Pokemon. It's quite funny that Magikarp and wishy-washy are very dominant though, while being a fish though. And we've also got this one here, which I presume is a sea bream. And I'm just got some itchies around me because there might be mites on the floor, eh? Oh, nasty, nasty. But it looks quite nice. It's got a yellowish, bluish, greenish eye, which is nice, I believe so, and doesn't look too bad by the looks of it, eh? Still quite good on this sort of design, I believe so, but yeah, looks pretty cool, eh? So I'm just going to put it on the floor, eh, because I want to be very gentle with this train here, because it tends to play up a lot though, eh? But anyways, I'm just going to move on to another FlipFlap product, which is this one here. It's another British Wildlife Collection product, eh? It's an adult summer black-headed girls swimming 5-pack. It costs about £8. Sorry, the Telecommunications tower, the second one I did there. It's got much brighter red colours though. Lovely Telecommunications tower, the second one I actually did recently, eh? There's the back of the packaging, which looks like that. Looking quite, oh my goodness, they actually do look quite cranky though. And angry looking though, with those raucous looking squawks. Quite nice, eh? And I might go ahead and unpack this and see what they look like. I bet you what, these guys are going to look the same, but they've actually got some additional detailing though that I would not normally see on black-headed gulls. I'm just going to look carefully though. Look at this. There's that distinctive red line on the eye here. And if I turn on the other side here, look at that. Just retaining the state. It pretty much looks the state of being very, very similar though to what I did with the 6-pack of them. Yeah, it actually doesn't look too bad, I have to say, eh? And there's the other one there next. Pretty darn cool, isn't it, eh? Looks very nice, eh? With those black-headed gulls, eh? Actually, when I look at this head, it looks more like a grebe. I have no idea why this looks like a grebe, though. Maybe this one here. But they are gulls, though. Seagulls for natural. Oh, for that matter, eh? Once again, they still retain with that sort of detailing, though. When you open the wings like that, though. Yeah, just pretty much normal, eh? Apart from the fact, actually, that red ring, which is actually situated from the forward-facing C shape at the front, though. Which is normally broken at the front, though. I think I'm correct, though. But, yeah, it looks pretty much similar, though. It's not really completely coloured in, though. But, it really does look quite nice, though. These sort of birds, though. And I did notice that the herring gull product, though, the wintering herring gull product, actually has two envelopes stuck together. It actually has this artwork being stuck like so. It's stuck on top of another envelope, though. It's like what I did with the goldfinch 12-pack. Did I do the goldfinch 12-pack last year? I think I did. That sort of put a bit before, I think. But let's take a look at another flip-flap product. And this time we're going to take a look at flip-flap dogs, or short side flip-flap origami pets. And it's a great Pyrenees mountain dog, Gull, Pear and Shropshire sheep herd flock 12-pack, 16 pounds. Excellent guardian dogs, native to, well, obviously this breed was created. Oh, look at that, that's quite a very anthropomorphic dog. It reminds me of Brian from Family Guy. Whoever thought that this character looks like a very weird, distorted version of Brian? What the bloody hell? It looks like Brian from Family Guy. Why? Oh my god, that sort of design though. Well, I mean, Brian's just a white lab, but, yeah, I get the picture, eh? I get the freaking picture joke, eh? And yes, it's got a French flag, eh? For the fact that, that this dog was created as a breed from northern Spain and France. Pretty much a relative of other guardian dog breeds like the Maremma sheepdog and the Kuvas. I think it's a Hungarian breed though. But I'm just gonna open this one up. Lovely mountain scenery. It looks like a Cold 2 mountain scene. Also, I love that lake water on the bottom though. Flipped up UK TMPRC GBR 2021 copyright. How cool is that? Right then, I don't know about you, but it looks quite nice. I also love the text in that. It makes it sort of modern and, well, what our writings are supposed to be like, and it's quite nice, eh? Okay, it's quite a lot of sheep though. It's very similar to the sheep that I did recently though. They all look like Wooloo from Pokemon. Yep, with that distinctive mouth on the front, eh? And look at this, they all say regular Shropshire. I don't know why these sheep are so common. Why there's so many of them? Maybe I should focus on other sheep breeds apart from the Shropshire sheep. I mean, they don't look too bad, eh? But I gotta tell you, it looks quite interesting. That sort of designer on the sheep, eh? And I gotta tell you, it's actually not too bad. Not too bad indeed. Now there's quite a few sheep though, which looks quite interesting. I've got a funny feeling those sheep there, they're actually not too bad in terms of their design. And let's take a look at, oh, there's another one of those, eh? It just reminded me of Wooloo again, of those yellow eyes, pink noses, it's always the same. Okay, let's take a look at the Pyrenees mountain dogs though. Well, they look sort of anime-ish though. That's sort of like a humanoid sort of anime sort of style, these dogs though. I've no idea why they're sort of like that though. But they do look sort of close to what a Pyrenees mountain dog would look like though, or any other guardian dog would look like though. They're normally white though, normally fully white though, but they come in different other colours as well, brown and, well, I think they do have patches of tan and brown. Well, I might be totally wrong though, but I've got to tell you what, it really is quite a nice breed of dog. A great Pyrenees mountain dog. Pretty awesome, eh? pretty awesome indeed. I'm just going to grab the sheep next. And I gotta tell you what, Crocky's after making this tour, I'm going to be sweating all day because I gotta tell you what, temperatures are going to reach up to 25, maybe 26 degrees Celsius. Really tropical day outside. Hopefully I should start thinking about something a lot more tropical themed. But tomorrow isn't going to be that tropical theme because we've got that pesky northwesterly wind. In fact, I might show you the weather forecast later on in the video, eh? Might throw that cool fresh battery though. Didn't make it to the box. That's a bit of a bummer. Okay, yay! Got it in there, and the screwdriver. I'm just gonna grab the battery and see if it goes in there. Yay! Without making that train going slower than usual, I'll say. Okay, this product here is finished. I'm not gonna throw onto the top of the box today because it's gonna be quite, well, quirky there. It's also gonna make this train quite slow, eh? But anyways, I think our last product I might show you is something very quite funky, eh? It's quite an exotic dog breed. Flip up origami crits. £6.99 or £7. It's a Rhodesian Ridgeback cartoon model dog replicas and colour variations 5-pack. Actually, it says dual colour variations 5-pack because it comes in 2 different colour variations. And actually, when I heard of the word Rhodesian Ridgeback, I initially thought it was a dragon out of Harry Potter. I thought of that name, eh? But Rhodesia is like, well, basically the modern day name of Zimbabwe or South Africa. And these guys were designed to basically, well, hunt lions there. I'm pretty sure these guys were pretty much, well, they were dealing with creatures like lions, for example, though. And they're also known and used in Africa as a guardian dog, but they are pretty much affectionate with children and with adults for that matter. Okay, let's take a look at the Rhodesian Ridgebacks. Quite an amazing scent, or I'm not sure if it's a scent hound or either of these two though. It's quite a very interesting dog though. It's like an amalgamation of various dog breeds, like you're crossing with greyhounds and, you know, what else do you cross with though? These sort of hounds though. Great Danes though, I think you can cross them with Great Danes though. I should probably make a Great Dane product though, eh? Which is of course very amazing because I did a Scooby-Doo advert. Actually, I did an animation on, it wasn't an advert, but I actually did an animation on Scooby-Doo. But anyways, look at these dogs here, they look quite nice though. They've got brown ears. Also that distinctive ridge at the back though, it looks really, really nice. And this one's like an ochre sort of coloured dog though, with a grey or black. Actually, it's got a grey muzzle at the front with a black nose. Same with this one here, and that one there as well. And it's got a brown looking eye sort of patch though. This one here is a different colour here. These ones there, they remind me of Alsatians though, that sort of colorization, eh? But anyways, that's quite nice, eh? That's quite cool, eh? That sort of design of the dog though, that Rhodesian Ridgeback. I love the brown colouring in it though, eh? Pretty cool, eh? It looks very nice. 2 different shades of brown, dark brown and chocolate brown, I believe. So that's milk chocolate brown. I wouldn't be eating that because it's going to be making me too fat, eh? Look at this. All of them have got their names. Rhodesian Ridgeback. It's actually one of the most exotic dog breeds I've ever heard, though, the Rhodesian Ridgeback. Pretty amazing. In fact, there'll be other dog breeds I might be able to make in the future, eh? How about that? Pretty awesome, eh? And, that's about it, eh? But there's something I really want to worry about, because there's that part I always say, oh, that's just great! I've released all the hot air and it's trapped with nowhere to go! Okay, that's just pretty much me being a bit too childish though. But I really want to go ahead and show the weather forecast. If I lift my camera up here, I know today is going to be like 26 degrees Celsius, but that doesn't worry me. But tomorrow and Tuesday are going to be affected from the stupid signs of the northwesterly wind. And if I show you the wind, look at that. Look at that. It's not just the temperatures, which are just lower and cooler than usual, I'd say. But look at the wind there. It goes from the southwest, which is normally associated with warm and muggy conditions, or hot conditions. But it later goes into a westerly wind by 9 o'clock. And look at this. It goes into a northwesterly wind, which are these sort of winds that you'd normally see. Well, obviously, I think they're literally like the same winds that you'd normally get in the Arctic. And if I show you this northerly wind though, and where it's coming from, this sort of northwesterly wind that originates from northern Canada, Greenland, Iceland, all of that sort of cold continental areas from where the Inuits and the Eskimos live. I don't know why I'm doing a bit of a cold climate theme onto the weather forecast today, but it's not yet winter. So, let me just go ahead and scroll this here. And what we've noticed is that, according to the weather forecast, we all know it's going to be a hot summer's day because of the Azores high ridging in. And we all know it ridges from the Azores, and where its name gets from, the Azores high is also known as the Bermuda high, if you're pretty much a geographical sort of person, eh? And because of the fact it's also named after, well, Bermuda, somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean, situated between the Americas and Europe, okay? And Africa as well. But I'm just going to scroll here, and notice those temperatures are going down because you can't see a cold front, but we definitely see an area of low pressure right we've got there. And what we've got with this low pressure is that it's actually bumping into the high pressure though, but it's actually not combining the heat and humidity to create thunderstorms. That will be on a Wednesday, and if I show you, look at the temperature, 22 degrees Celsius. What a crying shame, and it's such a disgusting temperature. 29 for Paris, 27 for Lisbon, 27 for Rome, and so on. But anyways, I'm not going to go ahead and do the other temperatures though, because it'll be a way too complex video though. But if I scroll down, the temperature is, look at that, it's just gone down 1 degree lower though, from 22 to 21 degrees Celsius. That is a crying shame. But look at this, Paris goes up to 30 degrees Celsius. And if I scroll this even further though, even though we've got that high pressure still with us though, ridging from the Azores high, what we've also noticed was that we can actually see a tussle and a fight between the low pressure and the high pressure. So far though, the low pressure from the Atlantic gets rain from Ireland all the way to northwestern Scotland and possibly Wales. But nevertheless, that high pressure is still ridging in. But guess what? Look what happens to the low pressure. It bumps into the high pressure, ridging in from the Azores high. But then the high pressure is still there. Although the low pressure is still there, look at that, it develops another low pressure. And what that also means is that although it's pretty much high pressure territory though, it's now low, what was I saying, eh? Although it's low pressure territory now, guess what? In the UK, we develop low pressure systems, eh? And this introduces some hot and humid air, which makes it a perfect component for some very thundery downpours that I might probably film from pretty much somewhere like, I don't know. Let's just hope like Wednesday, not Thursday, because the storm will be passing through and I think my computer refuses to film in from midnight, but yeah, that's about it though. But I gotta tell you what, it really is gonna be a bit of a crying shame though for Monday and Tuesday, as I thought they would be going up as high as 25 degrees Celsius, but now I understand. And at the moment I really can't say. I know it's just a disappointing answer, and I know it's a disappointing answer, for you and me guys though, about this sort of uncertainty about what's going on. But I just feel like I really want to emphasize to address that question, because I need to know what's loading the dice for the position of the jet stream. Then we can, just begin to investigate how that loading of the dice might change under a changing climate. So, obviously, if it's at that sort of temperature though, it's good, because I'm sort of thinking that if it's at that sort of temperature though, well, guess what? I'm able to change my generation of flip-flap, because what we've been sticking around is, guess what? I've been sticking around for generation 122 for a freaking long time. Guess what? This generation needs to die. Generation 122 is still there, and we've got those freaking Pokemon faces on the front that look like freaking Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. Oh my goodness me, Nintendo's gonna sue me for this if I see logos like that being created like so. So maybe I should stop copying Pokemon. But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead. Well, I'm actually not going to throw them into the box though, but I'll do that after I'm making this video though. So, this video is pretty much about it though. Sorry, had some trouble with the train though, but if you really have enjoyed this video though, especially the meteorological ending of this video though, so please give this video a great like though. Subscribe onto my channel though for some more content on FlipFlap. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you really enjoyed my telecommunications tower as well, even though that, well, obviously that tower was a bit sloppy now, but anyways, I think that's it. Bye.